Hi, my name is Kayla Dalton, and I did my internship this past semester with Kinder Ready Kids here in Rexburg. I had originally planned to do my internship somewhere else, and I had actually gotten that all set up, but then I just didn't feel right about it, and I actually had a dream that I did my internship at Kinder Ready Kids, and it sounds kind of silly, but that prompted me to go talk to some girls that were doing their internship with her that semester, and they had nothing but good things to say about it. They gave me her contact information, so I called her. We set up a time to meet. We went over everything. It was super easy to do, and it didn't take very long at all to get everything ready and set up. So a lot typically goes into a preschool classroom, and right away I was given many responsibilities. The biggest one obviously being planning and teaching lessons. I ended up teaching a total of 10 times within 7 weeks, which was a lot for me to handle at first since I had only done toddler lab in the past, and that only required 3 lessons that were much simpler to plan. I was also in charge of bringing my own music and leading music time, which I also had to do quite a bit. I was the only intern this past semester, so I was given a lot more responsibility than some of the interns in the past. Besides teaching and doing music, there were a lot of field trips that I had to go on, and it was also the end of the year, so that meant I had to help out with preschool graduation, setting up. I had to lead songs during the program, and then obviously cleaning everything up at the end. And then my last week of the internship, I was in charge of deep cleaning the whole classroom, and I came up with a new bulletin board for the new school year. I benefited the site that I worked due to my level of involvement and effort that I put into working there each day. I was a positive addition to the staff and increased the level of education that each child received, in addition to fostering a fun, positive environment for learning to occur in. I learned not only a lot about the structure and education of young children, but I also learned a lot about myself. I discovered things that were only possible due to my time and experience working with children every day, and feel that I have truly benefited in more ways than one. And I'm so glad I was able to get these first-hand experiences. It's always fun to put what we've been learning into practice in the classrooms, and I learned a lot about how to plan fun lessons, and I was able to learn a lot from the other teachers that were in the classroom. And best of all, I gained some great connections that I'll be able to take with me. So there are tons of connections between my coursework and what I experienced during my internship. The biggest one that stood out to me was temperament. It was interesting to see how this affected each child's personality differently, and we had to come up with different ways and activities to help those different personalities. It was also fun to watch for developmental milestones and see where each child was at. Lastly, planning age-appropriate activities is something that I feel has been drilled into me as a child development major, and I made sure to plan activities and lessons that were appropriate for each child. It was kind of hard to do, especially since some of the children were very young, still at age 3, and then others were at age 5 who were getting ready to go to kindergarten. Each child was at a different spot, but as we worked with them one-on-one, it was much easier to accomplish this. I would definitely recommend this internship to others. I seriously learned so much and gained a lot of valuable experiences that I'm going to be able to take with me. It was a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun, and it was really awesome getting to work with Carrie. She has a lot of experience, and just watching her with kids, I feel like helped me a lot. So if you're interested in doing this internship, I would contact Carrie. I think the best way to contact her would be email. That's typically what is best for her in her busy schedule. But thank you.